Hello and welcome to GraphixCALC Sign Estimator 3.1. In this video, we're going to show you how to create an estimate for a vehicle wrap. We're going to actually be using the Pro Vehicle Outlines template, which is part of a bundle package that we now offer on GraphixCALC.com. Pro Vehicle Outlines is a Catalytic Technologies product, and in my opinion, strictly my opinion, I think it really is probably the best one out there. It's within 1/4 inch accuracy. So what we're going to do is let's head on over to ProVehicleOutlines.com. When you go here, after you purchase this package deal, you'll see this screen. And what you're going to do is you're going to log in. I've already logged in, so we're going to get to that next step. When you look at this here and you have logged in, you will see on the left-hand side the library that you can choose. So we have the Pro Vehicle Outlines. We get to choose the vehicle that we'd like to use. And for this example here, I'm actually going to use my own vehicle. It's a 2013 Nissan. And it is a Quest. And we're going to come on over here. We're going to hit search. You're going to download it. I have already downloaded it. If you have Illustrator, because this is an AI file, you'll be able to just simply open it. I use CorelDRAW. It's my favorite program of them all, and I've used them all. Just my own preference, but I just find it very user-friendly, and I enjoy it. So we'll have to import it into CorelDRAW. So here is CorelDRAW. We have imported the templates into the program, and as you notice here, it is a 20th scale. So when you go on ahead and you open this, you're going to increase it by 2000%, and it will give you the actual template to scale. What I like to do is I will create my guidelines, and I will put it directly right on the edge of the vehicle, and I will grab my sizing tool, my measurement tool, excuse me, go right to the edges, and as you can see there, it gives you your measurement. I even went outside, I double checked my car, and yeah, this is pretty much right on the money, so I was really excited about that. As you can look here, I've taken some other measurements, and what we're going to do is for this demonstration, we're just going to be pricing the two sides of the vehicle, the rear and the front of the vehicle. In my measurements, I have included here already a 6-inch bleed. Just to cover, you never print the size, so it includes a 6-inch bleed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these numbers and we're going to add them into GraphixCALC Sign Estimator. When you open up GraphixCALC Sign Estimator 3.1, you'll come across many icons. To keep it simple, this approach here, because we're using a digital material, you can use this here. Extremely accurate. It deals more with the square footage approach and complexities. For this demonstration, we're going to use the shop rate pricing form. This really helps you detail everything. It allows you to look at your material cost and your labor cost for all the different steps that it takes, whether it's applying, let's switch this over real quick here. There we go. Whether it's printing, whether it's lamination, mounting, trimming, including rip time. So I'm just going to go on over here. By default, these are ones. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I think when we update the next one, we're just going to make them zeros. All right, so we have printed vinyl. We're going to make this inches. And I wrote everything down so I don't have to go back and forth from CorelDRAW here. 66.9, 198.50, quantity 2 sides. Let's go into the materials. Our ink system, we're going to use a Roland. We're going to use 3M. And I'm going to use the IJ35C. We're going to use 3M also, and we're just going to keep it at this default one for the example. And our printer is a SP540V. We're going to select that setting. We're not using transfer tape, nor are we using substrates or anything else like this, but we are going to install this. So let's grab vehicle wrap above average. Okay. Now, when you do this here, let's include our ripping fee. There we go. Okay, you want to make sure that you click that off. What this shows you is what your material cost is and what the rip time is and all the labor. If you were to add these numbers, your material cost with the ripping, the printer, the laminating, and the installation, your actual cost based on your shop rate, mine is $68.85. This is costing you, nothing has been marked up, this costs you $847.29 per side. So over here, we'll show you the two. This is, you could call it double sided or you could call it quantity too. But this is what it costs you for two sides right here, the $1694.58. So with that being said, now what we're going to do is we're going to go on ahead and we're going to increase our media markup. We're going to now give ourselves a profit. I like to use 100%. I know others use 150. Whatever you use, that's your decision. The market value multiplier, as you can see through that pop-up, is normally about 1.5 times. So now what it has done is it has taken our original price of, it was $1694.58 for the cost, and now you're selling it for $29.09, which basically gives you a $1,200 difference. We're going to be doing some things here to make sure that those numbers reflect. So we spent the last year and a half getting the product to this point, but now we're going to go back and we're going to add that. For you, it's kind of straightforward. You can take a look at it here and say, okay, that would be times 2, and what's the difference? And you'll see that it's a $1,200 profit that you're going to make. So now we're going to go on ahead and we're going to give it a name. We'll call it 2013 Nissan Quest Wrap Passenger and Driver's Side. Okay, I'm actually going to copy and paste that. So let's copy that. And let's go add to job. If the job is not pre-existing, you could add that, hit continue, and it will allow you to put the information in. If you want to keep it unassigned, that means you're just kind of letting it hang out. The customer hasn't decided yet. But for this example, we're going to grab from one of our pre-existing customers. We're going to grab Splash Art. He's our pre-existing customer. And we're going to hit continue. And the item was added. Now we can turn around and come here and open it up. I'm going to remove these. And I apologize for that. But that was from my last example that I did. So here we are. We have the $1454.94. It's two sides at that $2,900. Now we need to add the front and the back. So let's add item. We're going to go back to shop rate pricing form. As you can see here, but here's our shortcut, and it's printed vinyl. Let's hit continue. Yeah, printed vinyl. Like I said, it's just a pet peeve of mine over here. Just going to get rid of those. I apologize for that. And let's put the measurements for the back. Call it the rear. And I have kept the measurements from before. 59.2. Oh, excuse me. Did that incorrectly. 59.2 by 83.8. Okay, that is quantity 1. Let's grab the same materials as before. Our Roland 3M. Our digital vinyl. Keep that the same. Our printer, same setting. Our install complexity is the same. So you know that you're being paid, your labor rate is $194. Your production cost, $194.58. Okay. you can take a look here. Your actual cost is, we're going to add in our RIP fee. Your actual cost for the materials and all the other factors of your labor and your ripping comes out to $332.02. So let's go in and do the same thing as before. Let's double up our media. Change that to 1.5. And as you see, your numbers now have changed here to 566.71. I already know the difference between this number here, which is your actual cost, and that number, which is your markup, gives you a profit of, I believe, $234.69. So everything is done. Let's add this. Okay. Now let's do the front. Let's add another item. Shop rate, printed vinyl. Continue. Once again, that's kind of annoying. It doesn't affect anything. It's just me. Maybe I should have kept that out for the video, but I just like to change it. Inches. Front, 68.9. 41.4. And this was already in my in the template. I just wrote everything on a piece of paper so that I don't have to jump back and forth and confuse you. Same thing. Roland. 3M. Where am I? There we go. 3M. Same Roland SP 540. Everything else stays the same. Vehicle wrap above average. We know our labor cost to install it's $111.18. And let's include our RIP fee, excuse me. And we have $191.09. Let's make that our 100% markup. Let's change that back to 1.5. Now we know we're selling it for $326, which gives us a profit of $135.03 because of the difference between your cost and your markup. And this was the front. Just going ahead, let's add to job. Now your numbers definitely can be different because of your shop rate. It will greatly affect it, the amount of production employees that you have and so forth. So right now for this Nissan, what we have is for the two sides, the front and the back, we're looking at $38.02. There are other things that you can have in there. Your prices can be very different. If you're doing total complete artwork, I actually charge for artwork in addition to this. And I've been doing this for 25 years and it works really well for me. Just because we all know that you can lose your shirt on design time. And it kind of keeps everybody on the same page on what that value looks like. So if you were to add your design time separately, if there's a lot of work you have to recreate, whether it's logos and just a lot of photoshopping, whatever it is, you need to be paid for that. So I'm going to go add item, miscellaneous item, come over here to design time, custom artwork. Let's call it $75 an hour, and let's call it 5 hours. Okay, let's add that, and we're good to go. So now what we can do is, once we've kind of come up with this price here, we have all our measurements, everything looks good. You can go to print preview. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to go back 1 second. So I'm actually going to close this out super quick. It's going to open up, but I'm going to close it. I'm going to come back over here just for 1 moment. I'm just going to show you something. In here, for the two sides, I'm going to add a proof. Now, the proof that I'm going to add is not a full wrap, but it's strictly for an example. So let's go on ahead here. Let's go to my desktop, which is where I have everything. Let's make that a JPEG. Oh, oops. Sorry about that. Let's try that one more time. Okay, let's open that. Let's put that inside there. Update item. Okay. Now let's go to print preview. Make the check payable to me. 50%. Design deposit. Non-refundable. I do not return deposits for design work. Hit continue. I'm going to blow this up a little bit here, and I'm going to enlarge it. We don't have all the detail in here, but we have enough inside here. So now you can see you have two sides. You can see that you have the rear. You can see that you have the front. You have custom artwork. And then, matter of fact, this screen is going a little bit lower than where I'm at here. I'm trying to get this part to the next page. Let me see if that worked. Sorry that the screen looks so funny. And here's page number 2. So, like I said, this is just as an example to show you that you can include your proof inside there. And the way I'm recording this, what happened is my recording screen is kind of covering up the 2 pages. So let me see if I can do this. There we go. All right. So now you're able to go on ahead and save this as a PDF and attach it to your email to your customer. All right. So we hope that this really gives you an idea of how simple it is. Once you get going like anything else, you'll see that's pretty straightforward. So thank you very much for enjoying this video, being a part of it. And we look forward to you enjoying some more videos in the future.